All right, let's go ahead and get into it, man. So, over the weekend, Dillon Gabriel had made some controversial comments. I believe that he was taking a dig at Shedeur Sanders. Me and my homeboy Tez, we was just going back and forth with it, debating about whether what Dillon Gr- Dillon Gabriel had said, did he actually take a shot at Shedeur Sanders? I'm here to tell you on my take, he took a shot at Shedeur Sanders. There's nowhere in the world when you bring up the word entertainers, he was talking about specifically Shedeur Sanders, and he was trying to label himself as a competitor. Shedeur Sanders is both. Shedeur Sanders is an entertainer and he is a competitor as well. He's out here competing, trying to get the starting job for the Cleveland Browns as the QB1. And I believe eventually he's going to get that. And I believe he is a better quarterback than Dillon Gabriel. So right here, man, this is listen to what he says. This is what his quote was right here. You look at the quote. His quote is, there's entertainers and there's competitors. And I understand that, but my job is to compete. Who you're talking about, Dillon? Who you talking about? Who you talking about? I know who you're talking about. You're taking a dig at Shedeur Sanders. That was disrespectful. And that comment did not need to be had in that actual press conference or in that, halftime press conference. You don't need to say that. You don't need to say that. How about saying I'm a competitor and I'm going to do whatever my teams need me to do so that way I could be able to perform at a high level. And at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we get W's, wins, and we actually have a winning season. That's all that matters to me. Yes, I'm going to go out there and compete. I'm pretty sure Shedeur Sanders will go out there and compete. Flacco will go out here and compete. But we're going to make sure that we're going to come together as a brotherhood, as a team, and the only thing we care about is winning. Listen to this.
And there's competitors, and I totally understand that. And my job is to compete, and that's what I'm focused on doing. It's just part of it. There's entertainers and there's competitors, and I totally understand that. And my job is to compete.
There's entertainers and there's competitors. What are we talking about here? Man, keep it on your performance. Keep it on the game. There was no need for that, man. You're adding more spice to it, and it was stupid to make that type of comment because you're causing controversy. You're causing division right there in the locker room. Chad Ochocinco had made some comments, and he said he don't believe that Dillon Gabriel is that savvy to say something like that to be condescending or take shots at Shedeur. What are we talking about? What hole did you crawl out of, Chad? What Ochocinco? What in the world is in your mind to even think that? What is in your mind to even think that? Man, ever since Shedeur Sanders was playing at Jackson State, they tried to say he wasn't good enough. They tried to say that him and his dad only care about entertaining. Him and his dad only care about the clicks, only care about the follows. They don't care about nothing else. Let me pull something up, man. So here's the press conference right here. Let's listen to this first.
There's a quote that you said, there's entertainers and competitors, and I'm a competitor, and I understand there's entertainers. What context is that quote given?
All you in this room are entertainers, and you have a job to do, and I respect it, right? And I'm a competitor, so I have a job to do as well. And I think, just understanding that, that's how I've lived by, and I've said that multiple times. So
he wasn't talking about the media. How does that make sense? The media is not entertainers. The media is not entertainers. The media are doing their job in actually getting and recording quotes from actually the entertainer, which is you, Dillon Gabriel, the athlete. They're doing a job. They're interviewing you. They're asking questions now. There's nothing entertaining about that.
Definitely not a new quote, but something that I've definitely said.
So you were referring to media as the entertainer?
Yeah, I just said that.
Can you, and just to clarify,
You was referring to the media. I like what the media person said. So you're meaning to tell me you was referring to the media? How does that make sense? Dillon Gabriel is lying his ass off, y'all. Chat, he's lying his ass off. He is backpedaling, and you're seeing it right now in 1080p/4K. He is backpedaling. He did not mean the media. He was taking jabs, and he was called out on the red carpet for it.
I mean, I think, you know how social media is. I think some people are trying to take that as something that you probably did not mean it as. Some people are trying to make it out to be sort of a shot that should work. Can you just explain?
First off, I'm all about our team, you know what I mean, and each other. I would never make that, and I've said it before, that's why it's interesting, but for me, I've explained it, entertainers are you all, competitor, that's what I am, and all my teammates, and we both have jobs to do, so that's it.
Man, listen. He got called out on it, and yes, he's trying to sweeten it up. He's trying to shorten it up because he don't want to be look like an ass and look like a villain, because he know that the dog pound was going to come after him. But they're already making comments after him because he meant what he said. Just stand 10 toes down with it, man. They don't need to lie about it. So let's look at some of the comments. Dillon Gabriel has significantly more reps with first and second team in practice, longer time to jail, first and second team in game, fumbled the ball, and an interception. He did not look good after the first quarter, and the media trying to convince people otherwise is disgusting. Stop it. Someone said, let's please not take this out of context. I was so impressed in how sagely and sincerely Dillon Gabriel talked previously about tuning out distractions. He told us there are entertainers, hot take artists, and there are competitors, he and his fellow quarterbacks, and he doesn't ever want to get those lines twisted. I therefore asked him to share his wise approach to keeping the external noise from, as he said, infiltrating with the people watching. This is as humble and respectful a young man as there is. Don't malign him by assuming something that isn't there. Shut up. Shut up. That sounds like a bunch of baloney that's coming at your mouth. Let's see if you had that. Where were you at when they was calling out Shedeur pre-draft? When they were saying that he didn't come prepared for the draft? Where were you at when they was trying to call him out that he's an entertainer and he doesn't care about football? He doesn't care about leading, being a quarterback and being a leader of men. He only care about the likes and views. Where were you at? Were you defending Shedeur? Shut up with that. That don't even make sense. Hush. When that man said there's entertainers and there's competitors and my job is to compete, he was taking a shot at Shedeur Sanders. I don't care what no one has to say about that. No one else, because it don't make sense. I want to pull up something real quick. Hold on. It's coming. It's coming. Where it is. Come on, play the video. Now, listen to this right here. This is the shot. Remember this coach? The Oregon head coach? Let's listen to what he had to say.
There's some big special teams kicks. You talk about a team we can win in a multitude of ways. You know, you talk about going down and having a tough game there at Texas Tech early in the season in the road, and having to do it with some takeaways and some resiliency earlier, some big special teams kicks. You talk about a team that, you know, has been explosive at times on offense and a group that's taking care of the ball and taking it away on defense. So certainly not a complete game yet. We're still looking to have one of those. But we've got a team that's going to have a chance to have some real success this season. Preseason's over, boys. We get to play. Every one of these matter, and all of them matter from the jump anyway. But the way we practice, like these guys, I promise you, their chin straps are buckled tight, right? And they got them bra straps pulled in tight on the shoulder pads too. We don't have to change our mindset when we go out there on the practice field. I mean, at the end of the day, YouTube videos aren't going to win football games, right? You got to play the game between the white lines, and that's the plan for us this week. I'm not really concerned about outside noise. This is all about playing the game, not the occasion.
Who was he talking about? Let me play it again.
Right, and they got them bra straps pulled in tight on the shoulder pads too. We don't have to change our mindset when we go out there on the practice field. I mean, at the end of the day, YouTube videos aren't going to win football games, right? You got to play the game between the white.
He was talking about Dillon Sanders. Dillon Sanders and his family, and Dillon Sanders Jr., who does the media off media off on YouTube. He was taking a shot at the Sanders family because he don't like the fact on how they record everything. They have it on YouTube and they're sitting here broadcasting to the world that we hear. He doesn't like the traction that the Sanders families has been getting and has been getting eyeballs and a whole lot of celebrities coming to watch Deion Sanders coach his team, the Colorado Buffaloes. If Deion Sanders was not there, they wouldn't be getting none of the attention, no way near the attention that they're getting now. Come on, man. There's a lot of hate for the Sanders family because they don't like the attention, and the attention is they're getting more than these other coaches are getting for their football team. That's the hate. Call it for what it is. That's the hate, man. Point blank, period. And I'm going to listen to it was another one. Remember the one he had said when he was getting them ready in the locker room, and he said, we are rooted in substance. We don't care. We don't care about the clicks and the likes. At the end of the day, that's not going to get you to win football games. Who was he talking about? We all know who he was talking about. He was talking about Deion Sanders. Wait a minute. Let me see. Watch this. Listen to this.
Just listening to Dan Lanning pregame.
Rooted in substance, not flash. Rooted in substance. Today, we talk with our pads. You talk with your helmet, right? Every moment. The Cinderella story is over, man. Right? They're fighting for clicks. We're fighting for wins. There's a difference, right? There's a difference. Right? This game ain't going to be played in Hollywood. It's going to be played on the grass. Right? It's going to be played on the grass.
Y'all forgot that?
Lanning pregame.
Y'all forgot about that?
Rooted in substance.
Rooted in substance.
Flash. Rooted in substance. Today, we talk with our pads. You talk with your helmet. Right? Every moment.
Remember that?
The Cinderella story is over, man. Right? They're fighting for clicks. We're fighting for wins. There's a difference. Right? There's a difference. Right? This game ain't going to be played in Hollywood. It's going to be played on the grass. Right? It's going to be played on the grass. Let's go.
Come on, man. I don't need to say no more after that. We all know who he was referring to. We all know at this point who he was talking about. Let me tell you something, man. Deion Sanders, man, has always taken a high road. Now, he will confront an issue, but he's always taken a high road. And he's always said, I don't feel the need that I have to bring down another man to prop myself up. Don't have to do it. He let his game, he let his coaching do the talking for him. And the same thing for Shedeur Sanders, man. The same thing for Shedeur Sanders. They're going to be doing great things in the NFL, man. And I wish them nothing but the best and great health coming up this NFL season, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Do you feel that Dillon Gabriel was taking shots at Shedeur Sanders? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Until next time, man, stay tuned to the next video on the Royal Figures podcast. Peace out.